At the outset, I want to support the contribution of my Sinn Féin colleague, Pádraig McLaughlin, in relation to the fishing industry and the treatment of our fishing families. It's absolutely scandalous. And as he said, we are the laughingstock of the EU. Fishing communities all around this country are being destroyed. Fishing communities in my own county in Mayo are absolutely being decimated. And the government are standing by and watching this happen. It has to stop. Yesterday, the electricity provider announced its 5th price increase of the year, and every household in the state has seen their electricity bill rise substantially. We must use every means possible to make electricity affordable, and that includes lowering the VAT rates, as was submitted by my colleague, our party president, Mary Lou McDonald. But some of the escalating costs are caused by things beyond our immediate control, such as the global price of gas going up. And I mean, yesterday we see the BP post their quarterly profits of 3.3 billion for the quarter. That's opposed to 86 million last year. So there are lots of people making lots of money on the backs of people who are really suffering from fuel poverty. The real issue here is how the electricity markets operate. Under the current system, the wholesale electricity price is set on a daily basis by the last power plant needed to meet overall demand for power. And the gas plants often set the prices in this system. This is unfair as it results in a cheap renewable energy being sold for the same price as the skyrocketing fossil fuel-based power. Our system is a model that has been pushed by the EU on member states for the last couple of decades, and Sinn Féin have long opposed the liberalisation of the electricity market, and indeed that it was a silver bullet to both promoting renewable energy and delivering affordable electricity prices. It has failed on both counts. We oppose this precisely because it prioritises the transition to renewable energy based on private market ownership and remove the ability of the state to provide stable electricity prices to consumers. But now with the price of gas skyrocketing, we are getting hit by extortionate electricity prices. Now, Spain has led calls for a revamp of the wholesale power market in response to the price spike. But instead of engaging with concerns of the Spanish and other member states, the citizens right here, this government has joined with the minority to block any real debate at the European Council. Why? Should we not be thoroughly examining every possible option to make electricity affordable for hard-pressed households and families? Ahead of an emergency meeting of the energy ministers to discuss the recent price spike, Ireland and 8 other EU member states released a joint statement that they would not support reform of the electricity markets, ending any discussion on reform that might actually help people through this winter. This is based on a dogmatic belief in market liberalisation and the idea that we should not interfere with the functioning of the market even if there's manipulation of supply. But we need state-led transition to green energy, not huge incentives to private energy providers to deliver renewable energy. The COVID pandemic has necessitated at least the temporary changing of state aid rules and fiscal rules, and we need to look at something like this in relation to escalating electricity prices.